Hey, sexy people. If you're in an open or ethically non-monogamous relationship and jealousy keeps slamming into you like a wave, I want you to hear this. You are not broken. You are not too much, and you are definitely not the only one. But there is a big difference between feeling jealous and staying stuck in it, and being ready to actually do something different. In this video, we're going to talk about the real problem underneath jealousy, what you actually want to feel instead, and how to know if you're truly ready for change, not just ready to binge watch another video. And if, as you're listening, you realize, oh, wait, that's me, I'm ready, I'm going to talk about a grounded space so we can work on this together. But before we go further, I'm Taylor K. Sparks, your ethical non-monogamy coach, holistic sexual wellness educator, sex goddess, and founder of organicloving.com. I've spent over a decade living and loving ethically non-monogamously, and I help individuals, couples, and even throuples create open relationships that feel expansive, honest, and deeply grounded, not like you're constantly on an emotional roller coaster. Jealousy is one of the biggest reasons people think ethically non-monogamy isn't working. So let's really talk about what's going on here and what you actually want and whether you're ready to change how you move with jealousy. Let's start with the problem. For a lot of you, the jealousy loop looks something like this. Your partner goes on a date, or you think they're, more into someone else. Your body gets hot, tight, anxious. Your brain starts spinning with stories that you're telling to yourself. I'm being replaced. I'm not enough. They're going to leave. You either explode and start a fight, shut down and withdraw, or pretend you're just, I'm fine. And then you punish them with distance later. Then afterward, you have that familiar shame hangover. Why am I like this? I said I wanted ethical non-monogamy. Why can't I just be cool about it? So you go back to what you know. Binge more podcasts, watch more YouTube videos, put more anonymous requests for advice in the Facebook groups, read another book, maybe make another rule or two that you hope will make the feelings go away. And then next date, next text, next small thing, and boom, you're right back in the same spiral. That's not the problem. Not that you feel jealousy. That is a human emotion. The problem is that you don't yet have a grounded way to work with jealousy in your body, in your mind, and in your relationship. Information goes in, but it doesn't become integration. Now, let's talk about what you really desire, because you didn't choose ethical non-monogamy so you could be miserable every weekend, right? Most of the people I work with want things to to feel grounded and connected, even when a partner is with someone else. To know deep down, I am chosen. I am enough. I am not being replaced. To have real conversations about jealousy without it turning into blame, shutdown, or, a 3-hour argument. To feel turned on and alive, not constantly anxious and on edge. To live ethically non-monogamally in a way that honors their values, their bodies, their spiritual life, and the community, not just follow the rules of polyamory Twitter. You want to be able to say, yes, jealousy shows up. And when it does, we know how to handle it. We have tools. We have language. We have a way to come back to each other. That's the desire. You are not chasing a jealousy-free life. You are craving a grounded relationship with jealousy where it no longer runs the show. Now, here's the part a lot of people skip: readiness. There are folks who want to complain about jealousy, vent about their partner, drag ethical non-monogamy, and stay exactly where they are. That's not who I'm talking to. I work with people who are ready for change. So let's walk through a few signs that it might be you. Number 1, you're tired of hearing yourself tell the same story. You notice you're repeating the same complaint to your partner, your friends, your therapist, And literally, you're bored with your own pattern. That boredom is a sign of readiness. Number two, you're willing to look at your pattern, not just your partner's. Yes, your partner might be messy too, but you are no longer interested in a story where they're 100% the villain and you're 100% the helpless victim. You're curious. What is mine here to understand, heal, and change? Sign number three, you're already tired of the quick fixes. You made rules, you stalked social media, you said, if you just do X or never do Y, I'll be okay. And you can admit that hasn't actually solved anything long term. Number four, you're ready to feel uncomfortable on purpose in service of something better. You know that doing this deeper work might make you feel vulnerable or confronting, but you're willing to sit in that discomfort if it gets you more peace, more trust, more turn on, and more truth. And number five, you're willing to invest time, energy, and resources in support. You're realizing, I don't actually want to DIY this forever. You're open to being in a grounded space with a guide and a community that understands ethical non-monogamy so you can get there faster and with a lot more compassion. If you're listening to these and thinking, okay, all right, that's me. I might be scared, but I'm ready. Then you are exactly who I'm talking to. So what actually needs to change if you want a different relationship with jealousy? A few big pieces. Your relationship with your nervous system, learning how jealousy shows up in your body, learning how to soothe yourself without demanding your partner fix it immediately. Your internal story about what jealousy means. Right now, it might mean I'm losing, I'm not enough, I'm being abandoned. We work on rewriting that story into jealousy is a signal. It's pointing to a need, a fear, or an old wound. I can listen without letting it drive the car. Your communication patterns, how you bring jealousy to your partner, how you ask for reassurance or renegotiate agreements, how you express boundaries without weaponizing them. The environment you're doing this work in, you can't do all of this alone and in your head. You need a grounded space where jealousy is not treated as proof that you failed at ethical non-monogamy, but as something you're allowed to be curious about and to work with. So this is why I don't just give tips and send you off on your way. I want you to have a place where you can say, this is what happened, this is how I reacted, and actually practice doing something different with support. If you're hearing this and your body is going, okay, yes, I'm ready, I do not want to be in the same place 6 months from now, then I want to invite you into my Jealousy Reset. Jealousy Reset is a 90-minute small group coaching session where we create a grounded space for you to tell the truth about what jealousy looks like for you in ethical non-monogamy, understand what your jealousy is actually asking for, learn practical tools to calm your body and your mind when it hits, practice new ways of talking about jealousy with your partners that don't turn into the same fight. You will not be lost in a big webinar. This is intimate, interactive, and designed for people and individuals, couples, and thruples who are ready for change, not just ready to vent. If you want to join us, you can find all the details and reserve your spot at organiclovin.com/coaching and click on the group coaching link. And if you're not sure whether Jealousy Reset is the right step for you, you can also book a free 20-minute clarity call with me. We'll talk through what's going on in your ethical non-monogamy relationship, what you're ready to change, and whether this group or another option makes the most sense. If this video spoke to you, let me know in the comments, what part of the jealousy loop felt the most familiar for you? And do you feel ready, truly ready to do something different? If you got value from this, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share it with someone in the ethical non-monogamy world who needs to know they're not broken. They're just ready for a new way of relating to jealousy. And remember, I am not here to make your choices for you. I'm here to support you in understanding them and in creating relationships that are as expansive and authentic as you are. I'll see you in the next video or inside the Jealousy Reset. Until next time, your love, your rules, and your freedom. Bye-bye.